So today we're going to talk about website management and the importance of it. Uh, the days of cheap SEO, easy SEO of yesteryear, those days are long gone. It used to be where it was relatively easy and quick and fairly cheap to have good search engine results. Um, those days are gone. And what has occurred is there's been placed more and more emphasis on page optimization, um, anywhere from your quality of your content, how regularly it's updated, the keywords in the content, your metadata, alt tags, page speed, whether it's an SSL, whether you've got mobile responsive, it's mobile friendly basically. All of these factors play into your search engine ranking. And the reason why I bring that up is because what we're seeing a lot of when we get approached by companies to do search engine optimization, we'll go in and we'll analyze their site as our first step. See kind of where things sit on page and off page. Well, all the on page factors, their content, their metadata, etc., we generally find a lot of issues. They're missing alt tags for images. Their images aren't optimized and compressed. Their metadata is not set up, and so on and so forth. And so in our proposal, we'll come back and we'll say, hey, we're gonna have to do all this work to get your on-page optimization. The problem is, once we do that work, if the person who is managing the website, who is continually updating the site, adding new content, adding new images, etc., is not capable, they don't have the skills, the knowledge, etc., to do it properly, then you're every time they add new content, make updates to the site, you're going in the reverse direction once again. And so as we do our site reviews, if we're doing SEO, for example, and we are 6 months down the road, and we do our 6 month review, and we'll come back in, we'll find the same issues that we had already corrected for reappearing, and that means they're going to have to pay us to come in and do it again. Now, this may not come into play if you're, a company owner who has a website for informational purposes. You don't really care about being found on search engine. It's more of an advertising. You put it on your business card or your print ads, and people can go to your website, but you don't use search engine optimization. It's not going to be a big deal to you. If you could even be using AdWords to drive traffic and get leads. But if you're planning on being found in search results, where people type in specific keywords and they find your website, and you want to have good presence in search engines, this is going to be a big deal to you, because ongoing it's going to cost you more and more, because if you're doing SEO and then whoever's managing your site isn't doing their website management properly, it's going to cost you every time that the SEO company comes back and has to redo the work that they did already. And we see it time and time again. And another thing that we'll see is we'll have a client come to us, we'll build a website out, and their requirement is, hey, we want to be able to manage our own site. We don't want to have to come and pay you every time we need an update. That's fine and understandable. So we'll build a site, make it where they can manage it. For the vast majority of the content updates they can do themselves, and then they'll ask us to train whoever they're going to have. So we'll train their admin to do the content updates, show them where they can go and how to do it. However, that training is not SEO training. So even though they may be going in and adding a new blog post or new images or updating content on a page, etc., 99% of the time they don't know search engine optimization and how to update the website properly so that it has good on-page optimization. They don't even generally know how to compress images and optimize the images when they upload them. And nowadays, with the capabilities of our cell phones and cameras, with these huge image files that they're producing, if you don't optimize your images and compress them down, and you are uploading a 2, 3, 4, 5 megabyte image and not resizing and setting it up properly, it degrades your your website speed, which is also a factor in search engine optimization. Not only that, even if you don't care about search engine optimization, it still plays a role, because if somebody does get to your site and they have to wait on images to load, there's a higher probability of that user abandoning your website and going, hey, look, I'm going to go find another website where I don't have to wait forever. So even if you're not using search engine optimization to get leads and you don't care about that side of it, you should still care about this type of thing in terms of a user experience. And like I said, we run into this regularly. And one of the things that companies are starting to look at more and more is, rather than just hiring an admin and expecting them to have the web skills to manage their website, they're contracting with web development companies to handle that side of it. It just doesn't make sense long term, especially if you're going to be engaging in search engine optimization, to not do this. It's more of a hindrance. You may save money not having to pay a higher salary, but you don't necessarily have to hire somebody that has those skills. You can contract with a web development company and only have them when you need them. If you're only making periodic updates one time, 2 times, 3 times a month, whatever it may be, it makes more sense. If it's just a constant ongoing process, then maybe you need to look at hiring an in-house person that has the web skills and not only website skills, management skills, but also they're going to need to know social media. They're going to need to know SEO. And a lot of times it's very difficult to find one person that has the in-depth quality of skills to handle all of that in terms of the web. So keep those things in mind when you're looking at managing your own website. What are your goals? Are you wanting to be found in search engines searches, or is that not something that you're interested in, and you're mainly going to rely on your print advertising, word of mouth, or AdWords or something like that? But then also consider, whenever you're selecting the person to manage your website, they have the skills to at least do a good job of the basics, like compressing images and making sure that's optimized properly, putting the alt tags. Because at some point, if you do decide you want to do search engine optimization, it's going to save you money in the long run. If you want to have somebody to come in, take a look, analyze your site, let you know, hey, is your current admin doing what they should be doing in terms of their website management? We'll be more than happy to do that. We can come in and run an analysis at no cost, and that way you kind of have a benchmark of where you're at. If you want to have any SEO proposals, we can also do that. We can do full-blown on-page, off-page optimization proposals, ongoing monthly SEO packages. So if those are if that's anything that you're interested in or want to find out more information, definitely shoot us an email. You can email us at john@thoughtmechanics.com or sales@thoughtmechanics.com, or you can also give us a call, 720-399-1911. Hope this is helpful. We want you to be successful in your business, whether we're working with you or not. We want all you guys to be successful.